We've shot a video about your strategy for the RC section. So this one is going to be about the remaining questions from the mixed bank. Take a look at the other video as well. Regarding your strategy for the remaining 18 questions based on paragraph logic like paragraph completion, sentence rearrangement, sentence elimination, and sentence correction. How should you go about preparing for these questions? To start off, a good thing like that many of you would like to know is that CAT 2014 didn't have a single vocabulary based question, and I believe that they're going to continue the trend because the CAT has never been about testing vocabulary. When they did ask for text completion or closed passage questions, it was always about trying to guess the meaning of the word from the context of the sentence and not really about having a dictionary knowledge of what the words mean. So don't download word lists, you can improve your vocabulary that way, but I believe in improving your vocabulary in an organic manner. Read as much as you can and pick up the meanings of new words. Don't download word lists and memorize word after word. This can tire you out and actually jeopardize your preparation because it can throw you off. Right? That's one thing. The other thing is, as far as it comes to grammar, for sentence correction questions, they are not vital in the exam because only about 3 to 4 questions will be from sentence correction. Preparing for grammar shouldn't be based on memorizing rules, shouldn't be based on reading rule-based grammar. What you should try to get is have a feel for when a sentence feels funny. If you read a sentence and something about it doesn't sound quite right, that's good enough for this exam because that's what the CAT is trying to test. Whether you've read enough in your spare time, whether you have a reading habit, and whether you are able to find when a sentence sounds funny. That's all they're really interested in. It's not going to ask you to correct the sentence per se, and so you won't need to know the exact rule in grammar that is being tested. All the other questions in the mixed bank, they're all about testing reading ability anyways. So if you take a question like sentence rearrangement or jumble question, trying to rearrange the sentences so they make sense in a coherent order, what that question is really testing is whether you are able to construct a paragraph with some logical consistency. So how do you know how to do this? If you read enough, you'll know how writers construct their paragraphs. Once you expose yourself to enough material, you'll know how writers generally tend to write. And this should see you through most of the questions in the verbal section. So again, reiterating, which we tend to do here at 2 IIM, read as much as you can. Start reading today. If you are going to prepare an hour for verbal ability every day, spend 60% of the time reading and 40% of the time doing questions, because the reading is going to have a greater payoff for all different question patterns than practicing individual questions. All the best.